lived an old crane on the banks of a pond. It found difficulties to catch the fishes because of his old age. In this pond there lived a lot of water creatures like fish, frogs, crabs, jellyfish, and snails too. One day a crab came out of the water and asked the crane, "Why are you looking so sad?" "I am sad because this pond is going dry and will fill up with mud," he replied. "All the fishes are soon going to die." The crab was scared. He soon told his friends in the pond. They all decided to ask the crane for help. "I will take a few fish every day in my beak to another pond and save all of you by this way," said the old crane. All the fish agreed to his idea. The wicked crane took a few every day to a nearby hill. There he ate them up. One day it was time for the crab to go. He sat on the crane's back. When he saw all the dead fish, he caught hold of the crane's neck tight until it fell down. He then returned joyfully to the pond and told the remaining fish about the cunning works of the crane. Thereafter the fish avoided the crane. After some time, the crane remained without food and at last died.
That come through, but let's not get invested cause the story's not on them. It's about the girl that saw it through the window with a gem, purple stone amethyst, and she had it ever since. For as long she could remember, it stayed with her, never ditched, never switched. Years and years she stayed inside and caught a glimpse of the neighborhood noticias through the window holding it. She saw every time the cops came and let the bullets fly, hunting traffic cause it was the innocents who paid the price. And she saw the child soldiers playing lookout all the time, people selling what they can, everyone trying to make a dime. She was timid, never said much, hardly let a word fly, except when she was telling stories to those passing by. Some were funny and outrageous, others took a darker tone. Everyone thought that she was crazy, they didn't help, she lived alone. But the neighborhood still loved her and they loved the stories too. It was hard to tell which ones were fake and which of them were true. One story was a crooked cop by the name of Shaker, called him Shaker cause he shook down everybody for their paper and distributed guns to the bandits for some favors, such as taking out a snitch. He was fired by the mayor when she wasn't telling stories. She would stay up in her room with all the lights off, sitting humming to some tunes. But every now and then she would order all these packages, mini sculptures, paintings. She was really into art, same way as her parents, but she never did her own. She would just sit and admire it the same way as her stone. One day she saw the same three passing by her home, them kids that stole the fruit and would always like to roam. She signaled them over, said she's gonna tell a story about the plight of thieves, warned it was a little gory. Told them about three friends, one of them was Frank and another named Fernando, and the other one Orlando. They could be seen together laughing, reminiscing about the previous heist and the money they was getting. They started just as children, stealing things from stores and buildings, graduated the robbery of trucks and of course civilians. Goal was to make $1 million. They was going strong till they had a fallout, that's when everything went wrong. Fernando was missing things and he figured it was Frank who stole them, but Frank told him that's something that he wouldn't do. When about a week later something else went missing too, he decided what to do. He went in and got the tool, and the next time he saw Frank, he pointed and gave him two. But about a month later Fernando had been murdered too, and it wasn't by a bullet. When they found him he was stabbed. They blamed Orlando when he dashed, never saw him after that. They all had families, it made it even more a tragedy. They had wives and kids who now had lost their dads. You see, that's when the story ended. They just wanted to hear more. She rolled her eyes and told the kids to stop stealing from the poor. They went along the way, left her sitting with a stone. There's something on this she admired, always kept her going. And engraving with the letter F, it represented fate. And every time she saw it, brought a smile to her face. Later on that day she heard a knock up at the door. Was a small box they delivered to a place, she put it on the floor. Couldn't get it open cause the package was still tight, so she reached inside her dresser,
grabbed her favorite pocket knife. up.
Oh, they was clowning you at work today, man.
So what?
I saw the tape. We kept rewinding it. Kind of looked like your head, but you can't really tell from the back.
Damn! Ass fatter than a swamp possum with the mumps.
Then you best be advised. Don't you never ever take a look in the eyes. You're gonna end up like the rest of the guys. Leave your ass a surprise. Gather everything, now it's time to ride. She take what's hers, but she not satisfied. She take what's yours, then she out for the night. Then she out for the night. He said, Miss, I wanna know you. Tell me wherever that we gonna go to. And he was hella rich when she wouldn't say no to. That's what he thought, said I had to approach you. But she didn't say nothing, didn't look at him, didn't even move nothing. Kept looking down, never once looked up, with her eyes on the cup and it didn't have much. All he could do was walk away in shame. Win some, lose some, is part of the game. Said to himself that all girls are the same, but ever since then, this one on his brain. He tried to drink it away, or would he try again? Would it just be a waste? Couple hours passed, heard a voice, no face. All up in his ears, said I thought of a place. If you see this girl, then you best be advised. Don't you never ever take a look in her eyes. You're gonna end up like the rest of the guys. Leave your ass a surprise. Gather everything, now it's time to ride. She take what's hers, but she not satisfied. She take what's yours, then she out for the night. Then she out for the night. She had the kind of eyes that you couldn't lie to. Had the kind of vibe you need in your life too. She didn't say much, she just always said enough. And you know she was a dime, she personified lust. It was rolling up to the place she had mentioned. Other side of town, of the club on that next shit. Didn't ask why, just told his friends bye. And left for the night to with him in the ride. He said what you like, what you wanna do. Have a good time, same as you. That's what happened, let the club laugh in. Little drunk now, they back in the car chatting. Wonder where to go next. Night still young, it's not even 12 yet. If you down with it, can we take a little trip? And he said, where? How about your crib? If you see this girl, then you best be advised. Don't you never ever take a look in the eyes. You're gonna end up like the rest of the guys. Leave your ass a surprise. Gather everything, now it's time to ride. She take what's hers, but she not satisfied. She take what's yours, then she out for the night. Then she out for the night. He couldn't believe how the night progressed. One minute she ignore him, then ride with him the next. Swore that she was the baddest that he seen. He was already thinking about making her queen, but being queen wasn't really her thing. He didn't know that, still caught in his dream. But reality, they was chilling at his place, and before you know it, they done picked up the pace. He was knocked out about 2 a.m. She was wide awake, never once sleeping. Now she paid her dues, it's time to collect. And you can sure bet that this night he'll regret. Didn't miss a thing, got his wallet and keys. Started looking more since he was still asleep. But a jingle of the keys made his eyes pop wide. She already had the blade to his neck on the side. On the side, that's a homicide. That's a homicide. That's a homicide.